Hey, happy Thursday. I hope you guys had a really good uh Christmas. I wanted to share something with you guys about the Naughty Dog. I put my glasses on. Come across this article I thought was interesting. I shared with you guys. Naughty Dog was sold. Uh, Naughty Dog was founded 40 years ago and was sold to Sony back in 2001. Founded in 1984 as Jam Software and Company, Naughty Dog was in operation for nearly 2 decades before the rising cost of development prompted sale to then Sony Computer Entertainment. In his note, thanks to Gaming World Observer, Gavin said that between 1999 to 2001, Jack and Daxter budget had busted the 15 million mark. By 2004, the cost of AAA games like Jack 3 soared to 45 to 50 million just to make. And they have been rising ever since. This is the guy that named Gavin was talking about why he sold the company. Gavin revealed back in 2000, we were still self-funding every project. Now Gavin said they was back in 2000, they were still self-funding every project, and the stress of financing these ballooning budgets independently was enormous. Says Gavin added that the budget continued to be a major issue in the AAA development space. Naughty Dog isn't the only studio that resorted to the sale to get the funding it needed to develop the games it wanted to make. And he also said, looking back, it was the right call. The note continued. AAA games have only gotten more expensive since then. Today's budget games can cost, are you ready for this? Can cost 300 to 400 or even $500 million to develop. Yeah. Gavin departed Naughty Dog in 2004 along with co-founder Jason Rubin. So I just thought that was an interesting article because actually a little dark over here for some reason. Actually, the everybody knows that. Boy, it is dark. I can't believe how dark it is. Sorry about that, you guys. I can't believe that. I mean, this is dark. But 300 to 400 to $500 million. And I've heard some other YouTubers was talking about how the cost of AAA games are costing. So it's it's crazy because it's just crazy how much gaming has skyrocketed. Uh, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I thought that was a very interesting article. Uh, Gavin's not with the company anymore, but he said it was the right call that he sold it back in 2001. But Naughty Dog is ran by that one guy now, but Sony owns it. But it's crazy because he said Jack 3 cost them 45 to 50 million dollars to make. So uh, I just thought that was an interesting article to share with you guys. So what you guys think of that article? I just thought I'd share it with you. He said, he said between 1999 to 2001, Jack Dexter budget had busted the $15 million mark. That was back in 1999 to 2001. But he said by 2004, the cost of a AAA game like Jack 3 had soared to 45 to 50 million. And then he said, but he said, like he said, back in 2000, we were still self-funding every project. I imagine that would be a little, uh, you know, stressful. And it was a smart move to sell it to Sony because Sony has the bank, and it is a good company. Uh, but yeah, he said Gavin departed Naughty Dog in 2004 along with co-founder Jason Rubin. Because you guys know that that one guy, is run by Naughty Dog now, and but I just look and I still think I still wonder, uh, Amy, that one woman that was behind, you know, that was behind the original uh, Uncharted. Amy Henning is her name. She was forced out, I think, and then that one guy took over. Uh, and the one that does all that, he the one that had the idea of doing he had an influence on, you know, that Last of Us 2 and making that butchy looking chick and all that stuff. And, her killing off Joel. I can't think of that guy's name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. But the cost of making video games are getting expensive. I've heard other YouTubers that, because I like to listen to other YouTubers, real smart too, by the way. They were talking about how much, they cost. $300 to $500 million to make a video game. That is insane, man. Even though I enjoy video games and stuff like that, but man, that's expensive. I mean, you put that much money into a game, you definitely are being pressured to make sure that game sells well. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a very interesting article, and man, I just wanted to share with you guys. And yeah, there you go. It's just Naughty Dog was sold back in 2001 to Sony, and it's just and Sony's a really good company, man. They really are. All the companies that is behind gaming industry is pretty good. They just need to try to make funner games. I'm glad I have a library of games that I could play. I was playing. Y'all know I like to play. I love Last of Us, the first one. I don't play Last of Us 2 even though I own it. It's exhausting, but I got a lot of games that. I like Titanfall 2. The game is just very simple. Kena. I like those. I got Until Dawn and. I like a lot of games. Like I got Red Dead Redemption because I started that game and quit because, with my life being the way it is, I need games like Red Dead Redemption because it's kind of deep and long and it's so well made that I'm glad that I got that game so I could just really concentrate on that game and just play it. Because my life is pretty basic, so, like I said, I was reading some scriptures this morning, and sometimes I get on my phone, and I got my old phone that I still keep, because this is a really good phone, and I didn't trade it in when I got this phone, so I always look up on some articles and stuff, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So, what do you guys think what do you think they could do to get the cost down? You know what I mean? You think they need to, I don't know what they could do, to tell you the truth. I don't know if it's I don't know what's making the gaming industry so expensive, or because even the average movie, some of your biggest movies that are some of the biggest movies that are made are costing anywhere between $250 million, but $200 to $500 million to develop a game, man. That's insane, man. You know what I mean? So. And some of your big budget movies are costing $250 million, and some of them are flopping. You know what I mean? So that you're taking a chance. I give you this amount of money. I hope I get this much back. I get it, man. I get it. But wow. Anyway, you guys, hope you had a good Christmas, and I'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you.